And we've got an offer for Craig Forsyth. Nah, Craig Forsyth is one player that I probably could sell. But again, I don't have a very big squad, so I need to keep all the players that I can. And if Lee Buchanan gets injured, Forsyth is going to have to jump in. Which reminds me, I need a right back. That's a ball to Jozwiak. And then to Gregory, to Sibley, and... Ooh. Roberts. Oh, damn, it took a deflection. Right, let's see if I can do how I scored last time. So, just about there. Over to... No. There's no one there. Don't tell Judy. Don't tell Judy. No. 619. No. No. Oh, son of a beach. We've conceded. No, that wasn't Jaden Bogle, was it? No. Jaden Bogle was a right back, not a striker for Doncaster. Dear Omar Bogle, that's right. Oh, go on, Edmondson. This guy is awesome in real life as well as in this game. I mean, hopefully next season we will be able to sign him because we're still... Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know if you all know what's happening with Derby. Like, we were meant to have a takeover like last year from, I think it was BZI. It's the Sheik who's the cousin of Manchester City's owner. The same guy that was meant to buy Newcastle United, but it dragged it out. Who were meant to be a takeover for us. Then there was the guy that owns part of Dell. I won't say his name's Thomas Dell, but it's something like that. He was interested in buying us. And then there's another guy who was in talks with buying Sheffield Wednesday, but something happened to Wednesday which stopped him buying it. Is that Brad Jones? Wow, he used to play for Derby if it is. But yeah, so this guy Eric Alonso was meant to buy Nathan Burns bloody attacking. What's he doing? Eric Alonso was rumoured to buy Sheffield Wednesday, but I can't remember what happened. Something happened, so it didn't. But oh no, that was it, I think. He was interested in buying Derby last year, but the talks were ongoing with BZI, so nothing never came of it. Then I think he was going to buy Sheffield Wednesday, but something happened with that. I don't know if it broke down or something couldn't be reached or something happened anyway. And then him and Mel Morris, Derby's current owner, have been in talks throughout the year and whatnot. And now it's rumoured that, well, I say it's rumoured, it's said that he's taken over Derby, just waiting for the EFL to confirm it. But I'm guessing it'll be like an end of the season thing now. And hopefully, if he does take over, he says he's got money, but he wants to bring Derby back up into the Premier League and playing Champions League football. That's the dream. He says he's got money to spend. He doesn't want to spend stupid. Like, so like there won't be like Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo or anything like that coming to Derby. But if he needs to splash out 20 odd million on a striker or whatever, 11 million, the money's there if the player's worth it. So he's not afraid to put his hand in his pocket. But it all depends. I don't know it all depends on what happens this season. No one's sure if we're going to get a takeover or not. And then the other thing is, the same thing happened with Mel Morris, because like, I don't know if you guys know, Sibley, get in. I don't know if you guys know who Mel Morris is and where he made his money from, but he's the guy who, I don't know if he created Candy Crush or owns the most stock in it, but he made his money from Candy Crush. And obviously everyone knows what Candy Crush is, that mobile game that everyone plays. So his money coming to that, and he took over Derby, I want to say 7 years ago, and he had plenty of money. I think it was like I want to say 100 mil, but I don't think it was. I want to say it was a lot of money anyway. But the problem was that we were paying managers stupid amounts of money. They were bringing in players on high wages and paying high extortionate amounts for players who did nothing. And like the contracts that they were playing, like for example, we brought Cameron Jerome a few seasons ago on a deadline day transfer, and I think he played 2 or 3 times and scored 1 or 2 goals maybe. I think he scored 1 goal from what I remember, but he was on a high contract. And then the other one was Darren Bent, but obviously he played a fair few games for us and scored some wondrous goals. Yes, Sibley again, get in. But again, his contract was extortionate for us, and it's just been like that. And with us like having to buy, like not buy, but we've gone through since Nigel Clough got sacked. I think we've had like 5 or 6 managers. There's McLaren, Nigel Pearce, Frank Lampard, Wayne Rooney, Philip Cocu, Paul Clement, Darren Wassell, who doesn't really, well, kind of counts, but he's the under 21 manager, so he was just like a tear cake. If I said Paul Simmons, I think Paul Simmons was one. But yeah, so we've had fair few managers, and they've all been sacked and whatnot for various reasons. So we've had to obviously pay them all off. So it's just been one thing after another, and then there's obviously the whole thing with the EFL and Derby, Mel Morris buying Pride Park and selling it back to Derby and all that, and there's other stuff. So it's been, guys, so the money that Mel Morris come in with has just been squandered basically. And I think as well, the reason that, get in there, the reason that he wants to sell Derby is because he's a loss. I think his profit loss is something like maybe 20 million, something like that. So, and I think Mel Morris is like 75, 76 now, so he can't, he says that it's like causing too much stress, like the whole Derby situation and everything and whatnot, and he just wants to step away from it and retire, and basically live out the rest of his days as a Derby fan rather than an owner. But he wants to sell Derby to the right person. So yeah, it's an ongoing thing. So that's where Derby are at the minute. So it's been one hell of a few years. No, crap. Good job I scored all those other goals. Bogut again, I might have to look into him. Go on, Shinny. There's that space for Gregory. What can Gregory do? To Shinny with the rocket shot. Oh, saved. I'm sure that's Brad Jones, you know. Matt Clark with a shot. Get in there, lad. Okay, the other thing as well, I won't be playing any cup games. So I'll just be simming these. The cups are irrelevant to me at the moment. So quick sim. I'm not too bothered by the cup game, so we'll just ignore them in the future. And we're out anyway with that one. Wow, we lost on penalties. Wowzer. No surprise there, to be honest. So I think, guys, this will be the end of the first batch of recording. As I did say, I am going to edit it all down into around 10-minute episodes. So I'm hoping to get around 2 or 3 episodes per recording, and then try and get them uploaded as quick as I can. So like it'll be like every day or every other day or something like that, depending on when I get them uploaded. So yeah, so that's it. So I do hope you all have enjoyed it so far. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, if there's anything you want to see me change, how you think we'll do. Well, we'll drop down to, that'll be all them goals we've just conceded, so Ipswich are now ahead of us. Yay. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys. I do hope you all have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Do take care. Bye.